Okay, hi everyone. So today's Friday, market has closed, and I just want to do basically like a recap of how the week went for me. So if you've watched the previous video, you noticed that I bought a 100K Pro two-step Pro account from Funding Pips. This is the account I got last week or beginning of this week. So fortunately, I've been able to pass it. Just want to show you like a breakdown of the trades that I took. I took a total of 8 trades. I had 5 winners and I had 3 losses. And I was able to reach the profit target of 6%. So you could also see that here, 5 wins and 3 losses. So and I took 8 trades. My biggest win was about 2,000. Biggest loss was 1,000, which again shows that I'm still respecting risk, which is very, very, very important. So on Monday, I took about 4 trades. I was able to make 2,300. On Tuesday, I took 1 trade. I was able to make 1,400. On Wednesday, I took a couple of trades. I closed out with $275. And on Thursday, I took 1 trade and made 2,000. So I was able to then get the 6% needed to pass phase one. So I got this mail. So I started March 22nd and I ended March 25th. So that's about 3 days. Now, that being said, I have gotten phase two and I am currently down. So this is Let's give it a second. Okay. So this is phase two of the account. I started March 26th. I'm currently down 2%. I took a couple of trades again, average loss 1,023. So I took a couple of trades. One was on gold and next was on USD JPY. I lost 1,000 and 1,046. Again, totally fine. No problem with that. Risk was observed. It is what it is. The market is uncertain. There's no way you're going to win all your trades, right? So basically, I chalked it up. I took the 2 trades on the 26th, as a matter of fact. And to be honest, on this particular gold trade, I became, would I say, overconfident. There's no perfect trader. We struggle with our emotions, and also I was kind of excited when I discovered that I got this, like I'd passed the account because I woke up in the early AMs and then I saw the mail that, oh, congratulations, you've passed phase one. And then I saw a gold setup. This was like London session. You can also see the time here. This was about 2 a.m. Again, I just woke up randomly at night. And then I should have taken, like, the mistake that I made was that I now change my risk to reward. Instead of aiming for 1 to 1.5, I ended up aiming for 1 to 6. So it's just like I wanted to rush the whole process. But again, I wrote this down in my journal and I'm aware of this and I'm sharing this with you because we are human, right? You will definitely still make human mistakes, but it's to take note of them and correct them. And hopefully well, I don't want to say hopefully, but ideally next week I should be able to take that correction and do the right thing. So yeah, for this one I'm down -2%. I wait for next week for market to open. Probably later on, maybe on Saturday or Sunday, I intend doing my weekly analysis. So we'll see how that goes. As for, I know I didn't really show you guys this account before, but I'm also 50K funded with Funding Pips. This is the master account. So I am up 2.9%, which equates to about 1,400. My payout date is, I believe, exactly next week. Let's see. Yeah, exactly next week, April 3rd, 5:35 a.m. So I have something to look forward to when I wake up in the morning. And I've been hearing that rewards are instant, like you get it like instantly now. So that would be nice to try out. Um, yeah, so that's that. So I also like to say, like, let's like people should treat trading as a business, right? And on that note, I'll just show you guys like how I actually treat trading as a business. You can see my Excel here, Forex trading business tracker for 2026. I did the same thing last year for 2025. Well, I'll start showing you guys this one. So I have about 1140, like 1100 and some change lined up for April 3rd. The account size is 50,000 payout and this. But now I would also like to, bit of transparency, right? I'd also like to show you guys my expenses because every business would definitely have an expense, right? So as you can see in January, I purchased a total of six accounts, majorly 50Ks and a couple of 100K accounts. As you can see, I filled all of them. Okay, so this was the money I spent getting them. Also for February, same thing, about three accounts, 100K, 50K, and even a 5K. And again, I filled all of them. But in March so far, it's been good. I bought the master account I showed you guys just now. I bought that. Well, obviously started as an evaluation account, but then eventually went to a master account. So I bought that March 9th. I spent $260 and it was a 50K account. So I passed this. The 100K account, which we got last week. So this was this. So I can also put past here now. Past. And so consolidated, this basically shows right now, these are some other prop firms I've used in the past, but right now I'm solely with Funding Pips. So this is what I've spent, or this is what I spent rather in January. So I spent about 1,600 purchasing accounts. There was no payout, so obviously no income. February, I had to like dial it down because I think even in January, I was kind of like, I'll not call it max funded, but max allocation. I had like 300K worth of accounts, but it's a journey, right? I didn't manage them well. I didn't get any payout. I didn't even get to master accounts. I believe I got to phase two, but I didn't get to master account and I didn't get any payout. So income is zero. February, 563. Again, income is zero. However, for March, I spent 579. This income, technically, I can put it under March, but the payout date is going to come in April. So that's why I say in April. So in total, I've spent about 2,700 buying accounts and I am getting an income of 1140. So if you subtract this, it means I'm down about 1,600 and some change. Totally fine. It's a business. I'm looking at this for the whole year. I don't look at profits like on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis. I tend to look at it more like quarterly and then yearly. So as long as at the end of the year I come out profitable, I'm totally fine. So that's that. And now, so I've been reading several books, as some of you may know. I am a voracious reader. So there's this book currently reading, You Too Can Be Prosperous by Russell. I forget his other name, but by Russell something. I think there's still an R. In that book, he was just talking of making affirmations like, I am prosperity, I am prosperity, I am prosperity. And then I started affirming this and something magical happened. Normally I look at like I'm on Twitter, right? So I normally look at like Paulina's posts and or social media posts, and then I had this thought impulse. I normally see her post, but I don't always like comment or something, but like she has played a huge role in my development as a trader and even just as a human being, basically, because you just tend to keep on going down the rabbit hole and just wanting to know more and more and more. So I just reached out to her, like, because I saw one of the success stories, and the person's reward amount was like 1,800. And in my mind, like, I've gotten, rewards kind of higher than that. So I was wondering, like, oh, what's even the criteria that's used to actually qualified to be on success story. So I just sent that like as a message or like a reply to one of her tweets. And as the universe would have it, she replied and just said, oh, you just need to have like a reward with funding pips and then we send you a form. So a Google form. So I was like, oh, that would be nice. Could you please send me the form? And she did. And I filled out the form and I sent back the form. And fingers crossed, I believe I would soon be on Fundy Pip success stories. So that's one thing to watch out for. And if I might add, this is just like further proof that manifestation actually does work. Like, as long as you can think it, you can see it, you can imagine it, it will tend to happen. So this brings me to why I'm saying this. As you can see, just looking at this date here, last modified February 22nd. When I wanted to purchase that 50K account that I just showed you guys, I wanted to treat that account differently. I wanted to kind of change my identity. I didn't just necessarily just want to look at it from the perspective of just being a trader or even an independent trader. So I kind of looked at it like I'm I'm applying for a job with Funding Pips. So that made me like prepare my resume. I wrote everything out, like as you can see, discipline and risk focused proprietary trader. Obviously, like I said, I've been trading with other prop firms. So I just put like funded next, also Funding Pips as well is there. So just highlighting different things, successfully passed multiple evaluations, different things. But basically, it's not even necessarily what I wrote that's important, but it was more of like the mindset. Like, I want, it's not gambling. It's not, I want to be like a, tr I wouldn't even just say a trader. I would say like, it's like I want to work for the company. Like, the company has actually trusted me with capital, right? I'm a steward of capital. I shouldn't just play with capital anyhow. So I kind of took this like very seriously, again showing you guys this is my like call it resume I made for it. But obviously, to purchase an account with Funding Pips, you don't need this. You just need your money and you buy the account and you trade as you like. But I was trying to flip a switch in my brain. So hopefully this is working out now, and I pray and hope that this is long term and works out forever. So thank you for watching. I just wanted to share with you guys my journey and how this week went, and things in the pipeline. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bye for now.